Thanks for inviting us in at 6 o'clock, and we begin tonight with the arrest of a 15-year-old boy for his alleged role in several armed robberies right here in Indianapolis. This is a string of crimes striking concern in our community.
Samantha Johnson went to the east side today to learn more, and tonight she shares the new warning that comes from police that are looking to prevent similar crimes in the future.
What should have been a routine pizza delivery from Jack's turned violent earlier this month. On Saturday, January 18th, a delivery driver told police someone robbed him at gunpoint in a neighborhood nearby. The suspect allegedly taking off with cash, pizza, and pop. Later that night, the same thing happened just yards away to a driver from China King. The driver allegedly yelling for help and a neighbor stepping in to stop the would-be robber. But just 2 days later, a third armed robbery on another delivery driver. The suspect again allegedly stealing pizzas and a wallet. All three victims calling Metro Police for help.
The community coming forward, that put puzzle pieces together, right? That's what's important, is reporting criminal activity.
Metro Police tell us they were able to track down that 15-year-old thanks to a GPS monitor from a separate ongoing case. A search warrant at the boy's home revealed evidence from those alleged robberies and this BB gun.
Anytime you have something like that, it's scary, and we got that off the street. You see how realistic that firearm looks. It says verbiage of Glock, and it looks just like the firearm that we carry. That's very scary.
Now a warning from police to other teens in Indianapolis.
IMPD is going to continue to go after violent offenders, and in this case a repeat offender, and that's regardless of the age, if that's a juvenile or an adult.
On the east side, Samantha Johnson, 13 News.
The 15-year-old was arrested for armed robbery and went to the juvenile detention center. Tonight, police remind delivery drivers, be aware of your surroundings and to know ahead of time where your delivery will take you. An Indianapolis man today received a 55-year sentence for the murder of a rideshare driver on the far west side.
Our Rich Nye had his camera in the courtroom today for this emotionally charged testimony from the victim's family.
Devin Powell received the maximum sentence under the plea deal in which he admitted to shooting and killing his Lyft driver, Tony Garland, then stealing the car. Garland's body was found June 30th, 2022, just a few hundred yards from Powell's apartment. Powell was found in the car, tracked by GPS to Maryville. Family and friends packed the courtroom, including Garland's widow and son. A family friend read their victim impact statements. Garland's father also took the witness stand.
Shot in the back 5 times. Shot in the back of the head once. And he admitted to it. He admitted that he murdered my son.
He can't speak right now, but just to speak on his behalf, he can't even express how sorry he feels.
Garland was 34 years old. Powell is now 26. At the Marion County Community Justice Campus, Rich Nye, 13 News.
Tonight, a Muncie man is heading to trial accused of trying to sell a teen girl for drugs. 28-year-old Anthony Franco Smith appeared in court today. He's accused of trying to sell a 16-year-old girl in exchange for crack cocaine in Marion. So during this initial hearing, the court appointed Franco Smith a public defender. His trial is expected to get underway in May.
Tonight, IMPD is investigating after a 2-year-old is found dead in an apartment building on the northeast side. This discovery was made over the weekend, and the mother of that young child now is in custody. According to Metro, police officers were called to the apartment near Shaylin and Fall Creek Saturday night. That's when they found the girl, and they pronounced her dead at the scene. Police arrested the 33-year-old mother, accused of child neglect resulting in death. Formal charges have yet to be filed at this hour.
Tonight, fire authorities are issuing a warning: don't go out on the ice. This after they responded to a call about a car driving onto the White River around 7 this morning.
This is on the city's near northwest side on North White River Parkway. Fortunately, the driver was able to get out of that car safely. Crews attempted then to recover the SUV, but were unsuccessful as it eventually went under the water. They're now going to wait until the ice thaws in order to retrieve it. And that could be coming up as Angela joins us now. with word of a warm up in the forecast.
Yes, we have had the cold air. There certainly could be a thin layer of ice on our ponds and our lakes, but it's not safe.
Right.
It's thin and getting thinner. As you mentioned, we've got to warm up. Temperatures were above freezing today, and we're going to be in the 40s all week long, so the ice is not safe. This evening, temperatures stay in the low to mid 30s. It is windy out there. That's a southwest wind, 15 to 25, with some higher gusts under clear skies. Now, there is a fast-moving weather system moving through late evening. This is 11 o'clock. When you join us tonight, I might have a couple flurries to show you on live Doppler 13 radar, but that's it. No issues. We're not expecting any accumulations, and the sunshine is back early tomorrow. Sunny and not as cold at the bus stop. Early morning temperatures will be in the upper 20s to near 30 compared to the teens. That's what we had this morning, so quite a bit warmer. Warmer still tomorrow afternoon with highs in the low to mid 40s. We will stay in the 40s over the next several days, be close to 50 a few days, including Thursday, Friday, and to end the weekend, the warmest day. We'll also look ahead to a rain chance coming into play late Thursday into Friday. I'll have a local look in a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Angela, so much. Well, those late night food delivery orders right to your door could end up costing you more if a proposed bill becomes law. Supporters say it's an effort to increase funding to improve local roads.
Our State House reporter Emily Longnecker has more details tonight about this bill and the measure that could cost you more money for deliveries to your door. Emily?
This is a big bill, and it tackles a big issue, road funding and the need for more of it. House Bill 1461 has 35 parts to it. One of those parts would allow counties to tack on a fee to the deliveries you get to your door from things like DoorDash and Amazon. Under the bill, counties could charge the delivery service between 50 cents to $1 fee on every delivery made with a motor vehicle. If all Indiana counties adopted the fee in 2026, local governments could collect between $152 to almost $190 million a year. An organization representing 11,000 small businesses in Indiana says 80% of its members are against the measure.
The introduction of a county option retail delivery fee applied to a broad range of transactions seems like a veiled tax increase, which would likely be passed on to consumers. This could stifle small businesses that are trying to remain competitive, and this would also be another blow for everyone, consumers and businesses alike, that are currently struggling with inflationary pressures.
Supporters of the measure say they're not sure how an extra fee would hurt someone already paying an often high delivery fee.
And I just find it hard to believe that 50 cents on top of those fees would be cumbersome. I've heard that, I will hurt food deserts. I got to tell you, if somebody's buying $35 wings and they end up with a grand total of $54.16,
the committee didn't vote on this bill today. There was just discussion and testimony. And while there was disagreement on several of the measures in the bill, one thing that everyone could agree on is that Indiana roads need to be maintained, and the cost of maintaining those roads is costing more every year. The big question, how to raise money to continue to do that. Now, if you'd like a deeper breakdown on all the measures in this bill and how they will impact you, you can go to our website, WTHR.com. At the Indiana State House, Emily Longnecker, 13 News.
A new federal immigration court now is open here in Indianapolis. It's the first of the kind in the state. The Executive Office for Immigration Review says this new site will help meet the growing need of Indiana stakeholders. The court will have a total of 7 judges. Anyone whose case is reassigned to the new court will be notified ahead of time. We have more information about the court's purpose and the services right now if you go to our website, WTHR.com.